Fans, we're back from hiatus. This is TBHL, the panel. We'd like to thank all our sponsors right now. Motasami Shaman for always giving us his place. We'd like to thank Saffron Media, Click, Snap for all your videography needs. Make sure you holler at them. And finally, Boston Pizza at Marco and 14th. Grab a bite to eat, grab a pint to drink. It's always a good time. Unfortunately, my main man Ram isn't here. We've lost him somewhere while he's eating ass. But instead, I brought you the next best thing, Rajiv's testicles, left nut and right nut. Nuts, how you doing today?
Horrible comment. But anyways, I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man.
You're doing great, eh?
Absolutely.
I think the more separated you are, the more blue balls Rajiv's gonna get. But hey, whatever, up to you guys. Let's get right into the topic, all right? We've been off for a long time, but that's okay. We're 2 games away from the playoff picture starting, and we see right now with the Ducks at first, we have, the Leafs at second, the Oilers at third, the Rangers at fourth. We also have the Wild at fifth, thank you. Nordiques at sixth, and the Sharks at seventh. Do you see in the next 2 games, do you see much of a difference happening in terms of the playoff picture? Or, is there going to be a shakeup? Is there not? Like, what are you guys saying based on that?
I'm going to say absolutely not. The standings pretty much stay steadfast. If you look at the game specifically, if you look at the Ducks, how convenient the Ducks facing, the Preds, the last game of the season, and they're facing the Devils as well. They're running away with first place.
Fair enough.
Absolutely. Obviously, second place, they're 1 point apart, the Leafs, right? But even the Leafs are facing, the Knights and the Hawks? Come on. They've pretty much schooled every tier 2 team so far. Third place, right? You've got the Oilers facing the Rangers.
We all smile now, but come game time, we'll check both teams to a board at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And the Nordiques. What else can I say, right? Obviously, the top 5 teams you ideally
I haven't locked, yeah.
It's locked, but they ideally want to be in the second bracket, the bottom bracket, around third place, right? Because, you get to face, the Nordiques? They're half a team at this point. And then the second round, they may end up facing the Leafs, right? And, history has shown any team that's been first place in Tier 2, i.e. the Rangers, who have choked first round, you want to be in that bracket.
Fair.
So, there you go. I don't think the playoff brackets are going to change much.
I'm gonna disagree with them. I think there's gonna be a shakeup.
Okay.
Now, because look at it like this: from 2nd to 7th place, if any of those teams lose or tie, there could be a shakeup.
Yeah.
Now, let's use Oilers for an example, right? We're facing off Nordiques. We're facing off Rangers. Now, if we lose to any of you guys,
Which will happen, okay.
no, it won't. But let's just say we do. It could potentially be a shift in the standings.
Yeah.
No, we could potentially fall to the 4th. You guys can move up. And then now, even if you look at the Leafs, they're chasing the Ducks. Ducks, yes, they have potentially 2 easy games. I don't think they should, look away with the Devils. But let's just say they lose any of those games, Leafs could catch up too.
Fair. Based off what Theo said and what you're saying as well, what I do want to mention is the TBHL curse. And believe it or not, folks, there definitely is one.
Yep.
Every first place team right now has actually ended up choking in the playoffs. And I'll say it straightforward. The Rangers choked last year in first. The Capitals choked the year before that. And believe it or not, the Ducks, who finished first before 2, they ended up choking and losing in the finals.
Yep.
So, realistically, do you want to play in the upper bracket because you have a first place team that could potentially choke again? It's a possibility. Or like Theo said, you could end up staying in the second place. And speaking of the Ducks, and because Ram's not here, I think we can definitely mention it.
Finally.
Right now, I think it's damn well near time to do it, is Hamza.
Yeah.
And that man right now is, I don't know what he's on. I don't know what he's mentally checked up on, but hey, he's on a spree.
For sure.
And he's going off right now. And what do you guys think about that? Because I think it's absolutely ridiculous what he's doing in the league right now.
Yeah, do you think anyone can beat that point streak he's on? He's pretty much on pace for, 40 points?
40 points.
In, 12 games?
But what I do want to mention is that points record, I think it was about 34 points, was actually set by Ashok, who plays in the Devils now.
Yeah.
And Hamza's gone past that, and he still has 2 games left to play.
Exactly. And you know what? I think that it can be beat. Surprisingly, yeah, he's on pace for 40 points. he's on pace for 20 goals. He's aiming for that. He's got 2 more games, but I definitely think that it can be beat, especially because if you look at where TBHL is now, if you compare it from first year up until now, the skill level has expanded.
100%.
I mean, exponentially, right? It's definitely grown, especially with all the the import players coming in. The league is potentially going to open up as well, right? So with all the young talent and the prospects coming in, I mean, you see all the young guys. They're all 20-year-old kids, and they're scoring high points, right?
But you're
Next
telling
year,
me
you're going to see that. I'm telling you.
You're telling
More
me
young talent
when
coming
next year someone's gonna come in.
I don't think anyone's going to beat it this year for sure.
Of course
obviously,
not, yeah,
right?
it's not.
But next year,
Okay,
there's gonna be
Rajiv,
more
not
young talent.
stop arguing. You guys will be okay.
No, but here's the thing. That guy's insane. Like if
100%.
you see the way he's playing this year, it's a totally different level, totally different monster. And I think he's gonna be at 40 points by the end of the season. And I don't think even someone in this league right now or next year could beat that record. I don't think so.
What, you don't think the league's growing?
It's growing. I agree. But
Will there be another Hamza?
No,
That's
I don't think
that's
so.
what the question is. Will there be another Hamza?
that guy's a monster. And first of all, you got to think of it like this. Hamza has guys that he's playing with who he's potentially carrying the team. He's really carrying that team right now, if you look at it.
Hey, you know what? If look at where the Ducks are. I mean, every year it's been another player, right? It's been Gibby one year, it's been Shahid the year before, and now it's Hamza. There are more kids coming into the league, and I'm telling you that 40-point streak can be beat. I mean, that's all.
But the league is getting harder, and it's not going to be
Absolutely.
that easy. But I think
That's-
one
that
guy
is
who
true.
could possibly do it is possibly.
I mean, hey,
He
I have
definitely stood out in the competition.
I've been in the
so.
league 3 years now. I think I've racked up a total of 8 points. So I'm definitely on pace. I mean, give me another 10 years in the league, and I'll be as old as Sean. But one day I'll be there. So I already got hair like him. It's just a matter of time before I get more points like him.
I agree.
We almost,
And
right?
that might be my downfall, and that might be my uprising, and we'll see what happens. And
Speaking of which, right?
speaking of which, like my segue, I want to talk about teams right now in the league that have been a downfall, and teams that have been the Trojan horse. I can think of teams myself, but I really want to get your input. Theo, what's the team, in your perspective, that has been a downfall?
Surprisingly, I'm going to say the Nordiques. The Nordiques coming from where they were years past, right? They used to be the Canadians and then the Sens. And every team facing them, I mean, especially the Ducks, who have become rivals of the Nordiques over the years, have pretty much been shaken up each game. Every playoff round that they faced them, it's been a tough game.
for
Right?
sure.
Every season game. People were fearful of the past Sens, who are now the Nordiques. But now, you look at them this year, they're barely half a team. You can see
Lack of commitment, yeah.
Lack of commitment,
No guys on
exactly.
the bench.
Last game they had a
Five
whopping
guys.
5 guys
Yeah.
on the bench, right? Yet they still scored 3 goals?
3 goals, yeah.
3 goals, which kind of shows you how great their import players are. But at the same time, how long can they last within a game? You've got 3 whole periods, 15-minute periods in a game.
And that's one line against 3 that are constantly switching, right?
Honestly, right? It's just you're going to eventually get tired, and you've seen that this entire season. They've gotten tired by the 3rd period, and they
They're
let
not
up.
cut,
They've
yeah.
got a lot of older guys too, so the stamina just won't keep up, especially with the playoffs coming through.
100%. Maresh, who's been your Trojan horse, my dude?
Leafs. You know what? I know you're gonna hate this. Listen, okay, just hear me out for a second. All right.
Trouble in paradise.
I think they're contenders this year. And last year they beat the Rangers. Just to point that out.
That's
real
true.
quick. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys were first place and they came out hard. And
It's the curse. They
Yeah.
didn't beat us. Just the curse kicked in.
Curse beat them.
Sure. Okay, we'll say that. But D been holding down on the net. Glad he's scoring.
Sorry, can you say that name one more time?
Gladdy? Yeah. Whatever. Okay, anyways, cringes, But glad he's scored. He's getting goals for them. He's racking up points. He's scored pretty much, I think, every game. So, he's killing it. So, I think they are the contenders this year.
For sure. They're a good team. And we're going to see. Playoffs are just a little bit away. And, Maresh, I do want to say you ain't no Ram. You got a lot of hair still. But, you've done good. You've done good, my son.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say this. It's TBHL, the panel. We out here. We're coming back hard. I'd like to thank all our sponsors again. You know, Mutasami Shan. I'd like to thank Saffron Media, Click Click Snap Snap, Boston Pizza on Markham 14th. Holler at them for all your needs. There's always parties going on. We out here right now. You're with your host, Douche. You already know what it is. You're with Rajeev's Testicles. You already know what that is. Boys, go get some blue balls. We out.
Asshole.
Of course, there's no more
Fuck this show.
comments from you, but it's good.
Yeah, I know.
No, I don't want to rile them up too much. Yo, you guys, everyone's mic is still on, right?
Yeah. It's running.
All right,
The 10-minute episode.
Yeah, I want to keep it short.